good golly, Miss Molly, Kevin Thomas Jr. in the 9K. Getting ready here, green flag in the air by our Grand Marshal, Poncho Carter. He's gonna drop the green, KT banging the boards. 3 wide, Jacob Brown as they head off into 3 and 4.
I'll tell you what, we got the first-time competitor Robert Webster out to the early lead. Howerton from that back row in second, Kevin Thomas Jr. in third. Greg Slover from outside pole to last here. He's really struggling in there on. But don't look now, Kevin Thomas Jr. by leads lap number 3, and Kevin Thomas Jr. out to the lead here early in heat number 1.
I really think last week's win helped Kevin Thomas Jr. find his mojo, you could say. He is definitely rolling right now out front. He's gone purple with a 7.064, but he's got Howerton and Robert Webster there from Hoosier Tire. 1, 2, 3 as they are in line, but now they've caught lap traffic. This group led by Greg Slover.
Mentally, Kevin Thomas Jr. is definitely on his game here, but they're stacked up 3 wide in lap traffic. Let's see how Kevin works through here. Jared Howerton's right on his heels. KT picks off the first one, the second one, and the third one all in a straightaway. Kevin with no problem for that lap traffic. Howerton, however, is getting stuck back. I think Kevin's going to roll off with the win here.
So it looks like history will repeat itself as clean air continues to be the key. The aero package, 1 lap to go here with the white flag for the pride of Coleman, Alabama. Kevin Thomas Jr. in the 9K. Checkered flag, and Kevin Thomas Jr. will do it.
That's got to be a pretty good boost of confidence going into the rest of your night here.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was pretty cool having Poncho there waving the green for our heat race, and he's got that's a legend there, and a lot of these young kids may not know it, but that was pretty cool. So we got some good passing points there, so we'll see where it puts us. I know a lot of the good guys start towards the back, so it's pretty racy actually. I know it's a little sticky, but you can make some moves out there.
So obviously Ava Davidson in the Grand Prix racing machine. Greg Grand hanging out in Florida watching online. Green flag in the air. Ava Davidson leads him into 1. Oh, Sunshine's going to free her up on the exit though. Marvel nowhere to go. That could have been the second time in 3 days Marvel's gone for a ride.
I'll tell you what, Marvel had her up on 2 wheels. I thought Ava was going to end up in the oval here in the infield. Sunshine out to that early lead. Chase Jones from the back row up to the front. And we got Brent Marvel fighting his way back to third, but I think this is just going to be between Sunshine and Jones here.
So Tyler Courtney continues to lead over Chase Jones. As we now look at the scoring monitor here, waiting for an update on lap times. 7-0 to a 7-1. Courtney to Jones. Mike Coop in the 3rd spot. Oh, we got one turned around. He can't get going, but he's not stuck. Now they're going to throw the red. It's just kind of an unfortunate deal, though. Chase Jones on the restart. He's going to try and get down, and he gets... Oh. He got down on Coop the best he could. Oh, and he turned Sunshine. That one came from well behind Chase Jones, though. Ava Davidson on the roll. She's up to P number 2.
Davidson from the back, Sunshine from the front.
I think Sunshine knows who was the driving force, you could say, in all that contact. Oh, and Brenton Marvel gets shipped to the outside there.
Marvel about ended up here in the broadcaster's booth. He's definitely getting pinballed out there. It's good to see Sunshine recover. But this one's Chase Jones is to lose with the white flag. Ava Davidson second. Sunshine may have a run for her, though. Here we are, checkered flag. Chase Jones pickups heat number 2.
Thank you, Jacob. We got Chase Jones down here, your winner of heat race number 2 and aggressive heat race number 2. Chase, take the fans at home through that move there to get by Tyler Courtney in the closing laps.
Yeah, I got hit pretty good there on that final restart, and it allowed me to get into Tyler a little bit, and that's not how I wanted to win that heat race, but just kind of how it turned out, and we'll see if we can keep the momentum going.
I got to take Roger Brown in this one.
I sure hope so. That's my landlord for the time being, and I paid some money to see him start here last. So I told him, gave him a little pointers to start the race here. Let's see if he can go from back to front.
So Weintraub getting aggressive there on the bottom. Osborne, he's not shy to put it in the hole there. Scotty Hampton started on the outside, and he's yet to be able to get down. So we look back to the sharp end of the field. Max Moore was leading it. Weintraub coming through. Osborne coming through. I think Hampton's going to slot in the 4th spot. Roger Brown battling it out with the 9 of Gage Walker.
Tell you what, Max Moore is looking on a hard charge there. He is up on the wheel. I tell you, if he was any closer, he'd be sniffing the steering wheel. Trey Osborne to his outside. Trey's making a run for it. Oh, we got one spun around here.
That's kind of like the guy that got the poacher that got ran over by the elephant. Osborne was just going to slam the door and send it in there, and there was contact before he could.
So, ran over by elephants and eaten by lions. It looks like Trey Osborne. He goes from second to first here. Tried to get the old fender to the 97 to Roger Brown here.
Whoa,
We
Roger
got
Brown.
them all turned up.
That was like a deer on the highway.
He came from I want to say he was going real fast, but he came to a quick stop right there.
James Weintraut, your winner of heat race number 3, out to a pretty clean racetrack there for yourself. What's the key to being able to get out to the lead and get a nice clean racetrack and be able to drive away with a win like that?
Just don't beat and bang on everybody. Keep yourself out of trouble.
Says, and we're going to follow along. And meanwhile, green flag in the air. Cohen leading the freight train on the bottom. McKinney banging bumpers. Audie's stuck on the outside. He's trying to get down. Hoffman, he's going to clear a path. Hoffman going to get through the bottom P5, get around Mike Audie. Here comes McKinney to the bottom. Oh, boy. Bumping and grinding here. Oh, Cohen, he's just going to drop like a prom dress. And that's going to actually end up allowing the leader, Johnny O'Keefe, to check out. But now Hoffman up into P2.
Mike McKinney from second to last here. Mike's getting, he's just pinballing out there.
It looks like bumper cars at the state fair out there right now.
Mike Audie gets turned around. Audie is none too happy. Tell you what, Mike Audie was getting the old number 1 signal from a couple drivers out there. Definitely, somebody definitely paid back Audie. Let's see how Mike gets it here. Mike McKinney giving the old "What's up there, Mike?"
Yeah, the 71 is being the aggressor here tonight. Shane Cohen and the Jacobs Motorsports injury. Of course, our good buddy Mark Jacobs out on the injured list for the remainder of the season. But he definitely doesn't show any finesse in pack racing, I can tell you that. Checkered flag out, though, for O'Keefe. He's going to win it from the pole.
Johnny O'Keefe, your winner of heat race number 4, able to jump out to an early lead there from the pole and just kind of run away with it. What's it like when you start getting into lap traffic like that?
You just kind of hope that you can make it through, really, and hope you don't get caught from behind. But starting from poles, definitely a lot easier.
Into his outside, 36, Ian Birmingham. The last row, Devin Myers and Clinton Boyles, and we are green here. We got O'Keefe out to the early lead, followed by Gerline and Lee Dacus. Looks like Lee all the way from Canada. He's up there by Alaska. He's up that far in Canada. Out to the early lead. Gerline here in another rental helmet. Changes her out. Dacus in 3rd. Birmingham 4th. O'Keefe 5th. Boyles in 6th. Myers in 5th. Here we got Clinton Boyles trying to rip the high side here. Boyles not making it work. Boyles is going to be in rough shape for the qualifiers. But Lee Dacus here is running down Gerline out front. Gerline has not made a mistake yet, though. I think the only way that Dacus is going to get by him here is with a mistake, and Gerline he's well known to get through here, Chris, without making mistakes.
So Gerline obviously on rails here tonight. How about Lee Dacus, though? Our old buddy from up north in Canada, eh? He went out and he ran his winged 410 sprint car today and tested all day at Brownstown. It's out in the parking lot right now on an open trailer. Came straight here, grabbed some food at the 1911 Grill, and here he is running in the 3rd spot. Of course, he started 2nd, but he shouldn't get penalized too bad in the points. Checkered flag out, and Gerline gets it.
Jeff Gerline, your heat race number 5 winner, a little bit of a hero here at SIK since you went from the I main to one of the upper mains on the first week here. Should be set up a little bit better for tonight, though.
Yeah, let's hope so. The track's a lot more grippier than it was week 1 when all the alphabet soup started, so hopefully it stays pretty good throughout the night and do pretty good in the qualifier and start good in the mains later on.
We got a good start here. Chief starter Jason Burgess, green flag here. Chad Layton out to the early lead. Rick Fulks in 2nd. Tony Wilson 3rd. Hot Dog looking at 4th. Hot Dog in the wall. Hot Dog's dropping back there. I think it slid out of the bun on that one. Layton out to the early lead. Layton looking really good here. Rick Fulks in 2nd. Markle from that last row up to 3rd. Let's see if Markle's got anything for him here, Clint.
Chad Layton checked out on the field right now, has the best time of the race, continuing to do so. Colin Markle, your man on the move, sees me get up to the 2nd spot and pressure Rick Fulks. He's on the tail bumper. Looking to the inside into turn 3, doors him, give him the spot. Can Fulks counter? No.
Oh.
Austin Windrich now in the 3rd spot.
Tell you what, that's something we've grown accustomed to seeing from Colin Markle. Colin's been known to, feed somebody a little bit of fender, and that worked there for him. Colin Markle up in that 2nd spot. Rick Fulks there on the hard end of the stick. We've still got the white flag here for the 18 of Chad Layton. Markle in second. Hot Dog, Austin Winrich in third here. And coming off of turn 4, Chad Layton, fist in the air.
Chad Layton, winner of heat race number 6, a first-time winner here at TNT at SIK. You got a big old smile on your face. How's it feel?
It feels pretty good.
Feels pretty good. You've made quite a bit of improvements over the last couple weeks. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, been working hard, driving hard at it, and keeping getting faster momentum.
Let's see if Nayland can hold that up here. Coming off turn 4, we are green flag here for the 7th and final heat. Oh, Doug Bowles just picked off 2 already on the first lap. Wow.
So Doug digging on the bottom. He's looking to get up into the 3 spot here, and he's through. Oh. Meanwhile, McDougal out front ripping the top here, trying to get around, I believe, Bushman in the 20. Nayland's going to throw it back in the bottom of the 51, though. Oh, McDougal lifts the front end off the ground. So McDougal, and he gets a little crossover. Oh, Nayland's going to get in the back of Bushman here. Nayland in the 3rd spot, trying to get to Nick Bushman. Doug Bowles in the 4th spot. That'll be the 13 to Stephen Cherry. Terry White rounding us out here. As McDougal starting to pull away. Bushman was not as easy to get around as McDougal maybe thought. Here comes Nayland. Here comes Bowles. Doug gets one more spot. He's going to be to the top of the boards for the qualifiers.
Oh, the crossover. Doug Bowles looking to get the old crossover from Bushman there. Meanwhile, Jason McDougal out to the easy lead over Alex Nayland. Bushman in 3rd, and we got the president in 4th there. White flag for your leader, Jason McDougal. Nayland in 2nd here.
So McDougal, pressure now from Alex Nayland. Not going to be enough. McDougal's going to win it. Alex Nayland 2nd. Now McDougal, you had a great start there. You're able to get through traffic, get away, but Nayland started to creep back up there at the end. How's the racetrack?
Not too bad. It's gripping up pretty good right around the bottom, but I was trying to make the top work there for a minute and got through the front end down about halfway down the back straightaway. Had a little too much forward drive, but once I got back to the bottom and got the quarter midget lean going, put the Wheeler Motorsports number 69 on the podium.
The last row, Austin Winrich and Tyler Greider here, and we're looking to get the green flag from Chief Starter Jason Burgess. We are green.
And the sunset now headed out on the west end of the building, really letting the sunlight come in here into turns 1. A little bit of a blind spot. Maybe the 10-inch shield brigade might have a better chance of it. So a little bit of battle there. It looked like it was Howerton and Weintraut. Howerton trying to do the old flick, the Scandinavian flick to get him off his bumper. Weintraut now going to get turned by Winrich. Winrich going to get driven into by the 64. That's going to be, I'm trying to load here. Tyler Greider, of course, Josh Paccioni was in the 6th spot.
Tell you what, Chase Jones is looking very impressive here. We got stuck behind James Weintraut there, and Howerton's ran him down. Howerton there finally gets by Weintraut. We got a couple laps to go here. I think Howerton's going to give Jones a run for his money.
Oh, Weintraut just stuffed it.
You better watch out. We got the old hot dog is looking for a bun. We are green flag here, and qualifier number 1, just a couple laps to go. Jones back out to lead, but hot dog looking for 2nd on Howerton, and he's got it.
Oh, Paccioni's going to come through. That's only going to help Winrich. So Paccioni, he was just kind of buying his time, waiting to take his shot. Winrich, though, he's going to have to get down because otherwise Paccioni right there is going to get him right in the left rear. He's just got to hold on for a few more corners, but no, Paccioni's there. Howerton going to try and cross them both. White flag in the air. Howerton back to 2nd now. Winrich back. Chase Jones is going to win it. Winrich back to the bottom side here. He's going to hold on to 3rd. Howerton brings it home 2nd. Paccioni in the 4-hole. I like how you wore your shorts today. Trying to defend leg day?
It's always got to be about leg day, huh?
Talk to us about that race. How bad is that sun getting in your eyes into turn number 1 right now?
Yeah, I should have had a tinted shield on there, but the full sin looks too good, so that's what we had to do.
I'll tell you what, definitely plays the advantage of sunshine going down the front stretch. Green flag, Kevin Thomas Jr. out to early lead. Birmingham looking for 2nd, McDougal in 3rd.
So McDougal was the smart idea there. He didn't worry about trying to check up the field to get down. He just went fire, big-time Ripper Magoo off the top, and he was able to come out of it still in 2nd. So a great job there. Kevin Thomas Jr. continues to lead McDougal. Then it'll be Nayland. After Nayland, update. Nayland will be the 36 machine. That should be Birmingham. Then it'll be O'Keefe and Brian Moore. As McDougall's going to get under Kevin Thomas Jr. Kevin Thomas Jr. fires one back underneath him. A little bit of rubbing and bumping here heading into turns 3 and 4. McDougall going to get caught out. Here comes Alex Nalen and the 36 of Ian Birmingham. Jacob Brown, another lead change.
We got a 4-kart battle for the lead here. Jason McDougall on the slide job. Kevin Thomas. Oh, Nalen gets into Birmingham. It looks like we're going to have a 2-kart battle here for the remainder of the qualifier. Kevin Thomas Jr. back to the inside, takes back over the lead. McDougall is battling him back. Wow, this is the most passing we've seen all night, Chris.
Kevin Thomas Jr. and Jason McDougall, those two are dialed in right now. You can see the look over the shoulder. McDougall going to free him up, getting in. Here comes Nalen, though. But Nalen's going to get a little bumper from Birmingham. Not going to let anybody. Oh, Birmingham almost lost it all. Nalen's going to. Oh, Nalen. That might set off the firework. Oh, KT. KT lost power.
Here we are, checkered flag, Jason McDougall.
KT took a shot to the shorts there. You can see his arms waving in the air. As KT tried to get crossed back under Jason McDougall, nailing from the center off.
It looks like we're getting a green and white checkered here from race control.
So 1 to go. Burgess is ready. He's going to do this from the outside. He's no silly guy. Green flag in the air. We're back for it. KTJ trying to get on top. He's going to slot to the bottom. McDougall. Nalen, he comes through. They're 3 wide now as they head off. KT Jr. going to turn back in. Nalen's going to stiffen with the bumper. KT Jr. on the top. Here comes Birmingham on the bottom. KTJ back to the bottom now to go to number 3. KTJ's going to hold on to 3rd. Birmingham 2nd.
Jason McDougall, winner of qualifier number 2. Do you feel like the second time around was any better than the first time, or not really?
I just won 2 qualifiers, so I think I'm getting double points, no pay tonight. But it's another night racing, so I mean I can't complain.
Burgess, our chief starter, ready with the flag. Green flag in the air. Oh, Hoffman with the best start we've seen. Burgess almost didn't get clear. Hoffman, though, out to an early lead. Markle there in the 2nd spot. Not for long. Here comes Tyler Courtney. Courtney from the 5th spot to P number 2. So your early season points leader in the Swindell Speedlab, number 39, Tyler Courtney. He was not here last week. He was at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Hall of Fame and Museum talking about Who's Your Thunder, a great panel of folks that were there last Tuesday. So he missed one. That'll be his drop. But he's up to 2nd here, trying to run down Nick Hoffman, and he goes purple, 6.986 for, check that. Courtney not being scored. So we're just going to have to hand score him here. Courtney in the 2nd spot, though. Doesn't have a lap time, but that's okay.
Tell you what, Chris, this is a battle of the modified world and the sprint car midget world.
Markle got to him.
Markle throwing the fenders. Markle's been well known to do that here. It looks like Sunshine breaks free. The Lex are going to leave a fairly large lead for the Tailtake Investments number 2 of Nick Hoffman. Hoffman seeing the white flag from chief starter Jason Burgess. Courtney in 2nd, Markle in 3rd. Coming off turn 4, Nick Hoffman picks up the win here in qualifier number 3.
Nick Hoffman, winner of qualifier number 3. Nick, you're a first-timer here at TNT at SIK. Held off a hard-charging Tyler Courtney. What are your thoughts on this whole deal?
Yeah, I felt like a rookie out there, and I feel like Sunshine really gave me a break there. He could have moved me and almost cost himself, I felt like, but it's just pretty cool to be a part of this deal, and I can't thank Rockwell Security enough for bringing me out here and have a little bit of fun tonight. So we got a lot to live up to with Logan, and I think we're doing a pretty good job so far.
Bowles, Davidson, Osborne, green flag in the air, qualifier number 4. Walker, Boyles gets through. Bowles 4 wide. Doug Bowles doesn't care. Throws a tear off on Jeff Gerline. Doug Bowles to Pete, number 3. Gerline to 4. Davidson and Osborne back there battling out. Meanwhile, Clinton Boyles has gotten around Gage Walker. He's the points leader for a reason. Clinton Boyles has got this place dialed in. Gerline to the back on the back corner now. Bowles, you're going to go 2 wide into turns 3 and 4. Gerline's going to get him. Here comes Osborne. He's going to try and get the twofer. Osborne through. Now Doug Bowles back to 6 as Davidson stuffs him in the fence. Osborne now, he's on the outside as Davidson comes through. Doug Bowles going to try and come. Meanwhile, Clinton Bowles long gone here in this one. Gage Walker in the 2nd spot. Gerline. Bowles back to 4th. Osborne to 5th. Davidson now. She's back in the 6th spot. Bowles frees it up. Osborne going to get through. Ava Davidson, she's just going to run the middle here. Doug Bowles takes a shot at the bumper of Osborne. Can't get to him. 2 to go for your leader, Clinton Boyles, though. He is checked out. No pressure at all here from Gage Walker. Then it'll be Jeff Gerline, Trey Osborne, Doug Bowles, Ava Davidson. Lap traffic as the white flag is out. Half a lap to go here for Clinton Boyles. Clinton Boyles is going to win it. It'll be Boyles number 1.
Clinton Boyles back to his winning ways after a little vacation to Cali. Clint, you've been fast every week here. Do you feel like you have a little bit of secret that no one else has?
Yeah, it's having a great team behind us. You know, Tim Walker gives us a really good, gives us really good opportunity to put the best car on track and let me do my thing as a driver. And it's just a really good combination. So thank you to Tim Walker. Thank you to Bulls for being out here, IMS supporting this whole deal, and everyone for coming out and having fun with us.
Greg Slover, John O'Keefe. Green flag in the air. Wilson out to the early lead. Audie in 2nd. Audie going to come through. 3 wide behind him. Britton Marvel and Slover. That's one sandwich I don't want to be a part of. Slover in the 99 protecting now the 48 of Audie. But your leader out in front continues to be Tony Wilson. Hold on, we're stacking them up like a Walmart parking lot.
Oh, boy. Oh, my. What a shot to Britton Marvel.
I'm still trying to catch my breath here. Meanwhile, out in front, Tony Wilson continues to lead it, but he's going to have lap traffic here shortly. Mike Audie trying to run him down. Audie trying to run him down.
Tony Wilson in the Speedtown Comfort heating and cooling entry there. And Mike Audie, sponsored by Brewer Custom Floors and Fatheads, putting up the money. We got to see if Audie can run him down. Tony Wilson's getting into lap traffic here, the 52.
So lap traffic getting in the way of your leader. Here comes Audie. Lap traffic got in the way of that one. That brought Audie back to Wilson. Not sure what the lap traffic is doing out there. We've had this problem once or twice before, but I thought we were through those stages. White flag now, though, for your leader, Tony Wilson, in the 7 machine. Audie in the 48, hooks a bumper. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
If Audie can get away, it'll probably be him. I'm not really sure. Slover going to protect there, the 48.
White flag for the 48 of Mike Audie. Audie out to about a 2-kart length lead
Tony
here.
Wilson getting a little bit of sweetness there.
Mike Audie, your I-Main winner. Getting some fist bumps from everyone down here. Mike, take us through that move there on the leader so you were able to grab the lead.
Well, that was unfortunate. The leader, he kind of crowded me coming down the back stretch, and I was kind of in there, couldn't get out of the way, and unfortunately turned the guy. But, you know, this is slick track racing, so you got to get in there and kind of get dirty. I need a new stack of Fatheads tear-offs, and we need to get this floor recovered from Brewer floor covering because they're helping me out tonight. So thanks, everybody.
Chief starter Jason Burgess, green flag here for tonight's H-Main. Bushman out to the early lead, but look out, Roger Brown. Roger Brown rolling into 2nd here. Cohen gets spun. They're going to open up, bunch everybody up here. Let's see if Roger Brown can run down Bushman.
Meanwhile, Rick Folks here trying to get to the bottom of Shane Cowan. Nothing looking. Cowan in the 71 still trying to get down. Mike Audie's going to hook a bumper. Cowan stops.
Very, very unlikely. Very unlikely. But we're back to green here. Oh, boy.
Well, it kind of.
Oh,
that was a big
Rick
contact.
Folks into Brown from 2nd to 5th. Bushman out to the early lead here.
Steven Cherry, though, up into the 2nd spot, trying to run down Nikki Bushman. Mike Audie back to 3rd. Audie up to 3rd, trying to keep the dream alive for the big money tonight. Thanks in part by the contact from Folks and Brown there on the restart. Audie now to the backside of number 13. Oh, the 71's going to come in. No, Mike Audie, that's my spot.
Shane Cohen's definitely
Folks
looking
is
to
get Audie
it
in the
back.
shorts. Cohen's going to block. Audie going to try and set him up. Folks going to try and stay off the back bumper. Meanwhile, Nikki Bushman in the number 20 machine rolling away here. The old Simpson Shark Amber Shield setup. Popular item, about 97 here in the central Indiana area. He's got it going here. Nikki Bushman out of retirement. and rolling away with the H main. Burgess queuing up the white flag here. White flag in the air for Nick Bushman. One more to go, and he's going to move on. The Brewer Custom Floors bonus looks like it's not going to happen as Nick Bushman wins it.
Nick Bushman, winner of the H main. You're headed to the G main. How chaotic is it in these lower mains?
I just know that I want to get out front and stay out front. Just keep it clean and straight.
Burgess looking for the green flag for tonight's G main, and we are green. Mike Coop out to the early lead. Robert Webster beating and banging his way into second. Terry White from the last row to third. A strong one by White. White is running down the second place card of Webster, but Mike Coop out to the early lead.
Mike Coop with a little bit of contact there on the inside wall in turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, that's going to be Devin Myers, throws it in there. Try to do a little over-under on the 81 of Zach Thompson for that one. Meanwhile, green flag here in the G main. We're back to racing. Coop's going to get through. Terry White looking to get underneath Webster. White's going to get there. Coop gets away. Coop is looking good. Clean air is what you need. The 81's going to throw it down the bottom.
Terry White looking good, rolling in a second, but I don't know if anybody's going to have anything
Terry
for
White
a leader.
Contact off the 81. 81 had one hand on the wheel and a bumper on Terry White, but Mike Coop, 7.4. He's 0.3 of a second faster than the field. Heavy contact, but they keep rolling. Hold on, the 81 gets turned. He's gonna, nope, he stopped.
You think we're gonna get old, what's that called, a Heater Magoo?
Ripper Magoo coming your way. Green flag in the air. Coop gets away clean again so far. They head at turns 3 and 4. Bushman tries to get in there, can't do it. Myers with a big run on the restart. Devin Myers up to third. Oh, Coop. Coop tried to block it, he got it, I think.
All right, everybody, got your G main winner. This time you weren't able to jump out from the pole and get a clean racetrack. What's it like coming up from the back like that?
It's a blast race, and I'd like to thank my sponsors at Speedtown Comfort Heating and Cooling and the Wilson family. This is a lot of fun.
TNT logo on their helmet still from week 1. Green flag in the air. Davidson going to lead him down into turn number 1. Oh, she gets away cleanly. That's a rarity. The pole sitter gets away cleanly. McKinney's sitting on the bottom. He's just trying to get to the inside line off the top. He's going to end up 5th. Meanwhile, Ava Davidson rolling here over Scott Hampton. Hampton's going to kiss the barrier. McKinney's going to get through to 4th. Now he's going to try and run down Chad Layton.
Mike McKinney is definitely looking good here, but Ava Davidson is the cart to beat. She got her fresh one from the barn, and she is out to about 3/4 of a straightaway lead here over Scott Hampton. Chad Layton coming back from his penalty to start the race. Layton there in 3rd. Mike McKinney is rolling. Mike's going to throw the old slider here on Layton. But Ava Davidson's in the purple, 7.247. Davidson is rolling.
Davidson is hooked up here on the bottom. Had a little bit of work. Clint Boyles gave her a few tips after last week, saying, hey, you got to hit the bottom. The middle doesn't do anything for you. Now it's Hampton and Mike McKinney. Hampton tried the top. Nothing was there. That allowed McKinney to really close the gap.
Ava Davidson has hit lap traffic here. Let's see if that plays into it. I don't think it will. White flag, Ava Davidson. Ava Davidson's out to a 3-second lead here. Davidson's going to roll it through 3 and 4 on the high side. Davidson picks up the win.
Ava Davidson grabbing the F main win. Ava, how important is it to be able to have a clean racetrack like that and able to get to the win in the F main here?
It definitely makes it a lot easier.
Definitely makes it a lot easier. What's your strategy moving forward?
Get to 2nd or 1st.
We are rolling off here. Green flag for tonight's E main event. Weintraub out to the early lead. Doug Boyle is trying to get down the inside. Weintraub taking off that early lead here. Lee Dacus ripping out to 2nd place here.
Dacus ripping. Here comes Ava Davidson, though. Davidson going to shove him out and dig. She's got the weight advantage over both Dacus and Greider, I can tell you that. Nailing in the 5th spot. Doug Bull's hanging on in 6th, looking for an opening. But right now, Weintraub rolling out in front in the 5-6. Davidson in the 2nd spot. She looks like she wants to keep rolling. Oh, Doug Bulls is going to keep going. So Bowles is only about a quarter of the way by Dacus. There on exit. Dacus didn't give him any room. Now Doug Bowles is going to beat lap traffic.
Ava Davidson going purple here, 7.159. She has cut that lead down from James Weintraub down to a second. Weintraub is getting into lap traffic with Doug Bowles. Let's see if Doug holds up Weintraub here. Davidson is going to run him down. We are 8 laps in, 5 to go.
So Doug still right here in front of the leader, but Weintraub doing a fantastic job of not being too aggressive until, oh, Davidson's to the bumper. Davidson to the bumper of your leader. They're all in line, but the two leaders are at the tail, stuck here in traffic, and Ava Davidson's got to know to go.
White flag out for James Weintraub. Weintraub playing a little hug and pull. Davidson to the outside. Can she cross him over? Doug Bowles holding him up. Checkered flag.
Weintraub's going to get it.
James Weintraub, winner of the E-main there. James, how big of a factor was lap traffic there to play in your advantage?
Actually, it was getting in my way.
Josh Paccioni and Johnny O'Keefe. Then it will be James Weintraub and Ava Davidson. Green flag in the air. Osborne leads them.
Osborne out to the early lead, but don't look now. Josh Paccioni rolling into that second spot, followed by James Weintraub, your E-main transfer, but Ava Davidson also looking strong. Davidson looking up to P3 on
Davidson
Paccioni.
out of the third spot.
Got it.
Can she get Weintraub? Oh, Paccioni's going to stuff it in there.
Paccioni working his way back. Paccioni back into third. Davidson fourth. But Trey Osborne out to a easy lead here, licking the stamp and sending it.
I think it's lick the stamp and send it.
I'll tell you what, he is hauling the mail tonight. That is for sure. Weintraub in second, Paccioni third, Ava Davidson in fourth, Adam Kramer fifth, and Johnny O'Keefe in the sixth position here.
So Ava Davidson running to 7.2 in traffic. Your leader running 7.2. Davidson gets Paccioni freed up. I think it's a shot in the back there from Kramer. But she is literally the second, well, last lap she wasn't, but she's running some of the fastest laps on the track, just trying to get around Josh Paccioni there for that third spot. Top two go on. Right now it's Osborne and Weintraub.
Tell you what, Paccioni and Davidson need to work together, but
Weintraub hit the inside wall. Paccioni to the bumper. Paccioni frees him up on exit. White flag. Here comes Ava Davidson. Trout did it again. Weintraub did it 2 laps in a row. Ava Davidson tries it. Nothing there, but it doesn't matter.
Trey Osborne, I gotta know, and I'm sure the fans at home are wondering, are you still using your slogan from a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
And can you tell everyone what that is?
Lick the stamp and send it.
Lick the stamp and send it. And Josh Paccioni, your second transfer. Josh, you had a rough go up there through those mains. Can you kind of take us through the chaos in these mains here leading up to the A?
It was tough. I really just had to wait for my opportunity. I don't know that I would have done it if the guy in front of me would have made a mistake, but I got to capitalize on it. I was waiting for it, really, so I'm happy to transfer in. Let's do it again.
Getting into turn number 1. Green flag in the air. Kevin Thomas Jr. leads him down. Gerline looks like he's going to be able to get it. He's going to turn down on Markle. No, Markle's there. Meanwhile, Kevin Thomas Jr. out in front. He's just hoping no red flag. Meanwhile, Hot Dog Man and Paccioni battling it out here on the bottom. KTJ and the 9K rolling it. Markle, Osborne, Gerline, Wenrich, Paccioni. 1.3 seconds the advantage here. And just to give you a little bit of perspective, 1.3 is the gap. 7.1 is the lap time.
Kevin Thomas Jr. is rolling here. With about a straightaway lead over Colin Markle. Markle not afraid to use that chrome horn. Oh, we got him spun around here in turn 4. Oh, right my!
Markle.
Woo! Colin Markle taking a shot to Hot Dog to see how that racks him back up.
That was your second place driver, but he got away. It checked up the field so much that Osborne and Gerline were battling. Markle's still going to be okay in this one. Not sure how that happened. KT trying to give me a Ripper Magoo here as we look for the white halfway home. Markle in lap traffic, but he knows all he's got to do is run second. Gerline in the 4th spot now as Osborne had gotten around him. 6.9 now. It's KTJ to the back of Jeff Gerline in lap traffic. Kevin Thomas Sr., I think is in North Dakota here today. He texted me earlier and said, tell my boy to get up on the wheel. So I showed him his dad's text message. White flag out for Kevin Thomas Jr. Little tip of the cap from Clinton Boyles. Kevin Thomas Jr. is going to the B. So is Colin Markle.
Hey guys, I'm down here with Kevin Thomas Jr., winner of the C main. KT, you were in the A main a week ago, winner of the A main. Do you think you have the cart and everything to make it back there again this week?
I don't know what you just said.
You don't know what I just said? Are you going to make it to the A this week?
Well, I hope so.
You hope so? Do you think you have the cart to do it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. We got some good people in here, so it's going to be tough, but, starting in the back's not necessarily a bad thing.
Kevin Thomas Jr., Colin Markle. I forgot Ian Birmingham in 36. That's the SIK entry. Green flag in the air, B main underway, top two going to the A. What a clean, that's the best start we've seen all night, Jacob Brown.
That was, just as you say that, Jared Howerton gets sideways with Ian Birmingham. We got, looks like we got the 9 Gage Walker out to the early lead, Birmingham in second. Sunshine's made his way up to third. Howerton's fallen back, but he was working his way back in. Kevin Thomas Jr. sneaking 2 for 1 going in turn 1. Thomas Jr. into that 4th spot.
So can Sunshine and KT get rolling here as we look at the lap times? Ian Birmingham quickest on the track with a 7.31. KT has gotten to Sunshine. He's going to get underneath him. Sunshine might just try and follow him through because he knows he plays for keeps. KT's going to do everything he can. Now Birmingham all over the backside of Walker. Kevin Thomas Jr. goes purple.
Kevin Thomas Jr. with a 7.059. He is absolutely ripping them off. He is running down Birmingham and Walker for the lead. Looks like we're not going to have a clean race here, not going to hit any lap traffic. Let's see if Thomas Jr. has got enough in him to make the pass here.
So Birmingham may not have thought he had any urgency to go, but now he does, and he's going to throw it to the inside of Walker. Kevin Thomas Jr. is going to come with him. So Gage Walker, the hero, to third, just like that. KT's not done, though. Kevin Thomas Jr. still quick time, a 7.049 now to P number 2. He's going to on the back bumper of Ian Birmingham. Transferring with second is not good enough for Kevin Thomas Jr. Beautifully just lays the nose underneath him. Sunshine to third. Can Sunshine get Birmingham? Walker back to the bottom. Markle now to the bottom. Sunshine's lost the momentum, but Kevin Thomas Jr. leads it. 5 laps remaining here for Kevin Thomas Jr. Trying to go C to A. 6.9 seconds now for KTJ.
Kevin Thomas Jr. has found the clean air, and he is rolling here. Thomas Jr. out there over Birmingham and Markle. Markle's going to be the only one that's going to run down Birmingham for that final transfer into tonight's A main. 2 to go from Chief Starter Jason Burgess. We got a battle here at the back. We got them 3 wide and stacked up. White flag. Kevin Thomas Jr. coming off. Here we go. Checkered flag.
Kevin Thomas Jr., winner of the B main. KT, take us through what it's like coming up through the back of a B main like that to the lead.
Well, I'm pretty sure I have a cheater cart, so that makes it kind of easy. That red cart's pretty fast, so I'm sure Clinton's going to gripe about it and make it go out of the feature, but what do we expect from him?
All right. Well, is he really is? What do you think he's saying to him?
He's scared. Yeah, he's scared.
That's cute.
Are they holding hands?
They're holding carts. Trying to make sure one doesn't jump the other. Green flag in the air. A main underway. Chase Jones leads him. Boyles on the bottom. He's going to get under Hoffman. Boyles now to the lead. Slider on Chase Jones. Here comes Kevin Thomas Jr. 4th to 2nd, 3 wide.
Nick Hoffman looking on the inside here. The modified ace from Mooresville, North Carolina, takes the lead on lap number 3. Can Hoffman drive the tail-take investments number 2? But don't look now. The red number 1 is back out front. Clint Boyles in the lead.
Here comes the baby bang bang in Birmingham. Got up, smelt second there for a second. Just didn't have a good run on the leader. Here comes Chase Jones.
Chase Jones back to the lead. He did some squats this week, and it is paying off in the wall. Hoffman back to the lead.
Kevin Thomas Jr. with a strong drive off the bottom. He's going to go to the lead. Chase Jones is going to send it in. He had that thing crossed up for all the glory.
Don't look now. Jace McDougal. It looks like McDougal's lost his seatbelt. McDougal is down to 1 shoulder's belt here. We're at red
We're
flag.
going to red flag it just for McDougal here.
Wow.
I think it broke. Oh, I think McDougal's going to the barn.
McDougal is getting a fresh bullet.
Ready, green flag in the air. Kevin Thomas Jr. leads it. Chase Jones back to the bottom, though.
Chase Jones.
Hold on, Ian Birmingham.
Chase
You were
Jones
not
out to
clear.
the lead. Clinton Boyles in second here. Jason McDougal still chesting out that shoulder belt.
Hoffman, elbows up here on the bottom. He's up to the third spot. He gets inside Chase Jones. Hoffman now going to throw it inside of your leader. Colin is shot the whole way. Boyles had a foot off the pedal. Chase Jones back to the lead. Here comes Jason McDougal. Big slider up to P number 2.
Looks like we got getting ready to have the end of the first stage here. 2 to go on the stage. Chase Jones out in the lead. 1 bonus point for whoever can pick up the stage wins.
Hopefully that'll be McDougal, man. We're points racing here in the Wheeler Motorsports.
Here we go, end of the first stage.
Clinton Boyles wins it.
Clinton Boyles in the red, number 1.
All right, all right. Green flag back in the air, stage number 2. Chase Jones leads him down. Boyles off the top rope, Ripper Magoo. Kevin Thomas Jr. in the second spot now on the bottom. He throws it in. He's going to get around Chase Jones. Hold on to your purses. Here comes Hoffman. Here comes Birmingham. There's McDougal. Chase Jones back to the front.
Kevin Thomas Jr. is looking for the crossover. Kevin Thomas Jr. to the lead. Jones in second. Nick Hoffman's working that high side, but Birmingham, he has been lurking in the back, but he is making a run towards the front here, Chris.
Jason McDougal now going to try and throw a slider. Short slider, didn't stick. Now we'll get him off at 2 as Chase Jones and Kevin Thomas Jr. Neither one of these guys can break away and do anything about it. As soon as you go to defense, you end up in offense. Birmingham, Looperton, he's going to keep rolling, though. We've seen that before in the A-Man. It's not really hurt him because the racing's so good. McDougal on KTJ. McDougal now on Chase Jones. KT back underneath him, though.
Kevin Thomas Jr. says, watch out, boys, as McDougal and Jones are fighting. Thomas Jr. back to the lead. Jones is looking back on the inside, and he takes it. Chase Jones back to the lead. Thomas Jr. in second. McDougal in third. Looks like we have a 3-kart battle for the lead here for the stage 2. We are 2 laps away from the end of the stage here.
Of course, obviously you get that championship point, but you get that better starting option here for the run for the final 20. You know that unless it's a red, you're not going to get any stoppage. KT back under McDougal. Chase Jones leading it, though. Checkered and yellow, that's going to do the stage. Chase Jones will win it.
That works. Here we go.
Green flag in the air, the final 20 to bring home the money, the milk, and everything that comes with it. Chase Jones, Kevin Thomas Jr., McDougal hanging tight on the outside. Clinton Boyles here on the bottom. Ian Birmingham trying to get through. Hoffman can't seem to get his forward momentum back.
Chase Jones has got the lead here early on in the third stage, but Kevin Thomas Jr. came from the C all the way to the A. If anybody knows how to pass some carts here tonight, it is him. Let's look out for him here in the closing laps.
So Chase Jones getting a bumper full of the 9K. The pride of Coleman, Alabama. He's got a key to the city, folks. Did he get him freed up enough? He did. KT worked it for 4 laps, getting him moved up out of the way.
Here comes Boyles. Boyles takes the thank you from Kevin Thomas Jr. Open that up. Boyles moves into second, but gives Jones a spot back, but McDougal's going to slide in there as well.
McDougal not able to capitalize, but the crossover comes from Boyles. McDougal going to go with him. Chase Jones on a Ripper Magoo. Halfway home for Kevin Thomas Jr. And these guys are back here measuring plastic bumpers. KTJ out to a 1.6 second advantage. Kevin Thomas Jr. is rolling right now. Clinton Boyles, red gloves forever, running P number 2. McDougal's going to get by Chase Jones for third.
Tell you what, KTJ goes purple with a 7.016, but McDougal is not far behind there in that third spot. Does McDougal have enough to run him down with 7 laps to go?
I don't think, unless we get a red, anybody's going to touch Kevin Thomas Jr. He's trying to go back-to-back weeks. 5 to go from your chief starter, Jason Burgess.
Kevin Thomas Jr. out to a 2.5 second advantage. That equals out to be about a straightaway here. He has found that right line. That right rear is glowing.
The battle
here.
for third, though. Chase Jones trying to get underneath McDougal. Birmingham's going to try and push James Jones through. And he does. Birmingham now underneath. 2 laps to go. Kevin Thomas Jr. now getting the white flag. Kevin Thomas Jr. into turn number 3. Turn number 4, KTJ. KTJ wins it. And for the second straight week, Kevin Thomas Jr., here we are in victory lane.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, I know Clinton's going to say my kart's a little fast, but, you know, it was, it's a little unfair, but, you know, it was still fun, and, you know, I'm glad I could finally shut my dad up. I heard he was texting you about I'd make a habit of running second here lately, so I'm glad he could be quiet then. And, you know, it's pretty cool to win on IMS night and to get this, the milk, you know, it's so cool. And to have Doug here and once again Jerry here with Speedtown Comfort, it's just a lot of fun. And coming out here and racing and just having the people out here in the atmosphere, I know it's a go-kart race, but it's still a lot of fun.
So for a team owner, Jerry Wilson, how about that? Kevin Thomas Jr. 2 weeks in a row.
Look, I got the right shirt on tonight. No Air Force shirt. And look who I brought.
And he even brought the boss.
Come here.
So your husband does a lot of crazy things. When he told you he did this and he was going to have these guys racing in this series and he was going to be the title sponsor, you thought he was crazy, but look at the smile on his face.
Well, of course, and it was worth it because we got KT.
Kevin Thomas Jr. and the Speedtown Comfort Heating and Cooling family. We're looking for his plaque. Jacob Brown's going to bring the plaque. That's your winner. There's your glass of milk. One more round of applause for Kevin Thomas Jr. How about this one in the second spot? Clinton Boyles once again on the podium here at TNT.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't remember the last time we were off of the podium. You know, KT had a really good car, and he's on a better diet plan than I am, so that definitely helped him out a little bit. But can't thank Tim Walker enough for supporting me and what I do here at TNT at SIK. It's really cool, and you know, really happy to be here hanging out with everybody.
That's Clinton Boyles. He runs second. Now come on down, Chase Jones, your third place finisher. Another podium here for you tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to get another podium 2 weeks back to back. Felt like I was just getting pushed around there while I was in the lead. Definitely was struggling a little bit with that card, but it was a lot of fun nonetheless.